Did you know that Darth Maul canonically has his left ear pierced? And this particular type of piercing is known as a helix piercing, and it can be found on nearly every true iteration of the character of Darth Maul. However, the true reason on why Darth Maul has an earring is actually kind of a mystery. One article I read says it's because the actor just forgot to take it out during makeup. Another article says it's because the actor had just gotten it pierced and couldn't take it out quite yet. And even some articles say that it was actually George Lucas's idea. Well, honestly, I just really want to know the truth. And honestly, I was thinking the easiest way to do it is probably just go find the actor himself. Right? And that is going to lead us to this guy. This is Ray Park, a 49-year-old stuntman, actor, and martial artist. He scored his first big role in 1997 in Mortal Kombat Annihilation, but you might actually know him from some of his bigger roles, like Toad from X-Men, Snake Eyes from the live-action G.I. Joe films. But his biggest role, aka one of the coolest villains of all time, Darth Maul from the 1999 Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Darth Maul will forever be recognized by his unique appearance and dark demeanor. However, there is one small, actually pretty small detail that a lot of people don't actually recognize. Darth Maul actually has his left ear pierced, and this little detail is actually cemented in the character design itself. So, Darth Maul's ear piercing. Not only can you see it in Darth Maul's debut in The Phantom Menace, but this small detail has actually transcended into being a canon part of his very character. And finding that out, I literally just had to go find the truth. So let's go find Ray Park and ask him ourselves. In order to do that, I had to travel to Kansas City, Missouri. Not number one on the bucket list, but that's totally fine. He was a special guest at the biggest pop culture, anime, and Funko Pop conventions in the entire US, Collecticon. And funny enough, I was actually a guest too. Okay, yeah. Shameless plug, that con was actually super freaking fun, I'm not gonna lie. Not to mention they literally had Tech 9 play in the middle of the con on Saturday. Tell me what other convention does anything like that. So Ray and myself are special guests at the exact same convention. How hard could it be to run into this guy? Turns out, it was way harder than I actually expected. This guy was insanely popular. His line was packed all day Saturday and all day Sunday. At one point, I was like, there is no way I'm actually going to be able to get a one-on-one interview with this guy. But that was okay because I got a lot of really amazing content with some other cool talent. I've actually talked to Ray a couple times before casually. He's a very cool and chill guy. But asking someone to get a video or an interview is a whole different ball game. Just because you've met someone or know someone, getting them to feature in a piece of content can actually be pretty tricky. Agreeing to an interview and having that be in the wrong hands can really jeopardize your reputation. So keep that in mind because hitting record is actually the easy part. It's setting the stage for an interview like this that can actually be the hard part. But there is one thing you should know about me. I literally hate giving up. Sunday, an hour before the convention was closing, I stalked the guest room. I hung out relentlessly, interviewing other guests and kind of just hanging out. I was waiting for Ray Park to leave his post on his way out of the convention, and that was when I was going to catch him. And to my surprise, but also not really, it actually worked. I was basically given a 2-minute window before he had to leave on a plane, and I had to get everything out and clear up the ear piercing all in one interview. And basically, this was his answer. I'm actually going to paraphrase it for you first, but if you want to watch the full interview, I'll include it at the end of this video. So basically, to sum things up, Ray Park, the original physical embodiment of Darth Maul, got a helix piercing on a Saturday. And according to his schedule, in 2 weeks he was going to have the hair and makeup trial. And you know what? To him, that was plenty of time to let the ear piercing heal and be able to take it out. Turns out, 2 days later, on that following Monday, he was called in to do makeup and contact lenses. And basically he said to the team, yo, I can't take this out right now because I just got it done, but I can in 2 weeks. Well, George Lucas actually came to the makeup and contact lens test. And when Ray saw George, he said, hey man, I just got this ear piercing a couple days ago. I can't take it out right now, but I can in a couple weeks when we start filming. And George basically replied with, nah man, you're good. I think Darth Maul would actually have an ear piercing. And that is the true reason behind Darth Maul's ear piercing. It's in every iteration from the animated series to Fortnite, even into figures. And now I'll play the actual official interview with Ray Park. Alright man, give me the story behind Darth Maul's ear piercing.
Right, so what happened was I just had my ear pierced up the helix, they call it, here on the Saturday. But it wasn't on schedule for me to come in on Monday to do a makeup contact lens test for camera. Remember, this is 25 years ago, right? And so it just had it done. I was 22. I knew I had 2 weeks to have it because I wouldn't have just got it done knowing that I'm working on a movie. I knew my schedule. So I knew I had a good 2 weeks or so before taking it out. Stunts were okay about it. But when I was called in on the Monday, I kind of got a bit worried because I didn't want to take it out because it was a big deal to get it done. Because back then, being a martial artist, you don't have tattoos, no earrings. That's what my teachers were all about. But I was like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm on this new movie. And so when I was in on Monday morning, I kind of said to the makeup artist, Georgie's going to see it, I'm getting a bit worried, I might lose my job because I'm not going to take it out. That's what I was thinking, because I wasn't prepared to take it out. And I thought it was a shame to take it out after I just got it done. She said, don't worry, we'll just paint it black. So when I'm standing there as Darth Maul and testing out the different lenses, so just about what I could just see through the haze of the contact lens, George is just looking at me and he's just checking out the makeup and the eyes, and he's looking more to my left side. So I'm like, oh shit, he's seen the earring, you know. So I go, yeah, I've just had my ears pierced. I got it done on Saturday, but I can take it out in 2 weeks, but I can't take it out now. And he goes, that's all right. I think Darth Maul would wear an earring.
No way.
So it wasn't an accident. It was just that I got it done knowing that I was going to take it out in 2 weeks before, you know, we started filming. But that's how it became canon in the movie, because I got it done. So it might have been an accidental good thing. Maybe the universe made me get it done so Darth Maul would wear an earring. So.
And because of that, Darth Maul forever has his ears pierced.
Yeah, so where's my residual? Where's my royalty?
Oh. Yeah. What was the worst part about makeup?
There was no worst part about it. It was actually just taking it off. Because I lived in a flat at the time, a studio flat, and I had no hot water, so I had to have a cold bath. So there was no hot water. So there was some nights that I'd go back a little bit. They wouldn't allow me to go back as Darth Maul because it's top secret. Right. And of course I wanted to go out, you know, to the club afterwards or go to the gym.
That'd be so cool.
You know, so it was, and a few times I thought about it, but I love putting the makeup on. It was a great process, man. So cool. And the earring was a good thing. And I actually got the other one done. So once, because I've got the scar here as well. So while I was during shooting, after I got the blessing from George, I was like, whoa. And there was a dude on set, and he was pretty cool, like shaven hair. His name was Joe, and he was cool. And he was working with the props department. He had two hoops in here.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, I'm going to get a hoop here. So I started wearing the two hoops during rehearsal. But when we were doing the stunts, it would pull. Oh. And it would hurt. So I started getting like little scratches here. So I've got two holes here. You know, so that's how it happened. But my daughter told me about this on TikTok, how it blew up. Yeah. And then, so I was like, no, I would never leave something in by mistake. Yeah. You don't leave something in by mistake like that.
Now we have the true story. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Though, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Thanks, man.
Of course. Thank you, and thanks for clearing it up.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
That's the truth. I hope you guys learned something. This was an amazing experience. Thank you so much, Collecticon, and thank you so much, Ray Park, for the amazing interview. If you guys could ask Ray Park anything, what would it be? Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.